Hi, this is Mark Woods, author of Attack Your Day Before It Attacks You, and I'm here with Carlos Mendoza, who's a husband, a father of 2 teenage girls. He works for a Fortune 500 company. He's an account executive, so that's what you do full-time. He's a triathlete, and he's training for the World Championships in Kona later this year.
You know what, we all have the same number of hours in our day, and I think it comes down to getting up every day and having a plan to prioritize where you want to dedicate your hours to that day. But I do get up and focus and look at what I need to get done that day, and that's how I go about dedicating the time to that specific activity, whether it be family, whether it be training, whether it be my wife or my job, whatever it may be. 90% of my time is done in the morning between the hours of 4:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. And I find that if I get my training done early in the morning before anyone else is up, the distractions are going to be less and less. And the further you go into the day, the more distractions and the more excuses you're going to have not to work out. I've always enjoyed running and racing, and I thought when I got into Ironman training, it was something that not many people are able to do an Ironman. I mean, a very small percentage of the people in the world are able to do it. And I get a big high after every training workout that I do, whether it's a run, whether it's a bike or a swim. And it really elevates my mood, and it's better than doing drugs or any other. And is it addictive? Yes, but it's probably a really good addiction. The answer to that is yes. And what I'll say to that, it's amazing. Whatever goals you set is usually what you attain. And I say that because when I said I wanted to break 10 hours for an Ironman, I finished right at 9:58. When I said I wanted to finish under 9:45, I finished right under 9:45. My first one I wanted to finish at 11 hours, and guess where I finished? 11:01. You know, I have a very good friend who's also an Ironman triathlete, and he's also a wonderful example of what it is to manage your time. He's an executive with a major corporation, but he taught me that you can be a good athlete. You can also dedicate a lot of resources to your family and be a great father. Also very involved with his church, and very, very involved with the business as a leader within his company. And when I saw that he was able to do what he does, it motivated me to be able to balance and still be able to be everything I wanted to be within the triathlon world while keeping the rest of my life balanced. I think I have a higher tolerance for pain than most people, because sometimes I don't feel the pain. But you know, one of my mantras when I'm running is learn to hurt, learn to hurt, learn to hurt. So yeah, I guess I am a sucker for pain, because pain makes me feel alive. My advice would be to go out and ride your bike for about 5 or 6 miles. If you have a bike, and go out and ride it, and then come back and get off your bike and go run 2 or 3 miles, and you're 2/3 of the way there already. All you need to do is go in and get a couple of swims. It's that easy.